All right, good morning again. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Today we're going to start going on a little bit more with the 3D shapes. We talked about 3D shapes last week, whether it was the triangle or prism. We have a rectangular prism, and then we have a six-sided prism that we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to try to find the volume. How much can go inside? Remember, we talked about surface area last week, how much can go around. Today, we're going to talk about how much can go inside of it. So, when we talk about volume, there's a pretty easy formula to do. But we're going to walk you through it. There's going to be some problems. You're going to have about 15 to 20 problems, and it'll be a 2-day assignment. So again, we'll walk you through it, and you'll be fine. Be able to complete the assignment. Okay, so this is a rectangular prism. So maybe something like this. Or if we really want to look at it, more of a rectangular prism would be like this. Okay, rectangular prism. Okay, and it's got the size of 8, 3, and 6. So we want to find the volume. Well, we know volume is actually base times length times width. But really, if we want to find the base of it, we really want to find the base. The base of this particular shape is going to be 8 times 3, which you know is 24. Then we take the base times the height, and that's 6, and then we find the volume, carry 144 inches cubed. This is cubed. When we talk volume, we're talking cubic feet. Later on this week, you're actually going to do an exercise outside or inside where you're actually going to measure and send it into Google Forms like you did last time when we did the measurement of a room. So if you look at this one, that means there's 144 inches cubed in this particular. If this had dimensions of 8 by 3 by 6, which we know it doesn't, but this is just for us as a visual to see. Okay. Now, the triangular prism is going to be a little different. Why is that? One major reason. Because the base is a what? Correct. The base in this particular is a triangle. So if we had this particular one, and this is on the reteach sheet that I've attached to Google Classroom, if the base is an 8 or a 5, or excuse me, 5 height, 4 base triangle. So this is like, let's say, a 4 by 5, like this, that would be 20, but we'd have to do 20 times 2, or times a half, so that would equal 10. The base would equal 10. Well, if the base is going to equal 10, and the height of it was 10 itself, then the volume of that particular triangular prism would be 10 times 10 and be 100. In this case, let's go centimeters cubed. That's all we're asking there. Okay. Those are going to be the first few problems you're going to be able to knock out pretty easy. There's also going to be another problem on there that's going to give you, it's going to be the octagon or heptagon or hexagon, whatever the shape may be. It's going to give you the base. So if this was the case, and I said the base was 110, separate that for you. And then you had to find the height. And let's say the height was 10. And that was the height. All you're going to have to do is take 110 times 10. And as we know, that's just going to be 1,110. And again, that would be whatever your unit would be, cubed. So as you go through these, there's going to be some multiplication. The multiplication part's going to be easy. You're going to be able to knock that out relatively easy. Okay, I don't think you'll have any problems with finding the volume of some of these. The first one I think is going to be on pyramids, just find the surface area. The next two will be a markup. Some markup review questions. There's 2 of those, and then there's going to be about 7 or 8 of these. And then they're going to get into some comparison. So here's where I want to spend a little bit of time on comparing, or there's going to be a couple word problems involved here, okay? Where I think that you'll be able to get it if you watch the explanation, and remember, you can always email for help, okay, today. So there'll be one that'll have it'll be comparison of lockers. So which locker holds more? And if this was a 3 by 2 by 7 and this was a 5 by 4 by 6, or let's say even by 2. So you would take 2 times 3 times 7, which would be 42 inches cubed. And then this one would be 5 times 6 times 2, which we know would be 60 inches cubed. So that locker would hold more than that locker. That would be in a comparison problem that you'll have to do. There will be another one on there where it'll be a cube. And the cube will be, let's say in this case, 15 inches by 15 inches by 15 inches. And what they're going to ask you is there's a 3 3/4 of an inch cube in each. Okay, so there's a 3/4 inch cube. 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Cube. How many cubes are going to be able to fit in here? Does anybody have any idea? How many cubes would be able to go across? Anybody? Okay. Well, you would take 15 divided by 3/4, because it's 15 inches and 3/4 of an inch, which that would be 15 times 4 over 3. And if we know, that would be 20 cubes. 20 cubes would go across. 20 cubes would go across here. And then there would be 20 cubes that could go up. So, in that case, how many cubes, the number of cubes would be 20 times 20 times 20. That would be the number of 3/4 inch cubes that would fit in that 15 inch. Okay? So if you had this particular box, and this was 15 by 15, and you had 3/4 inch cubes, how many 3/4 inch cubes could fit in here? Well, 20 times 20 times 20, 8,000 cubes. You're going to have one of those problems very similar today. It won't be these exact numbers, but it'll be something that you will be able to be able to handle for sure. Okay, there'll be a couple other ones that you'll need a number. Kind of just use some reasoning behind it, some explanation. Okay, so this is your Monday, Tuesday assignment volume. All right, so hopefully you guys are having a great time. Enjoying the weather now that it's going to get better this week. So I'm going to post something where you're going to do some measuring. I'll probably post it on Thursday where you have a couple days in the weekend to measure. You're going to find out how much mulch or how much stuff can fit in a particular container. It'll be some type of fun assignment. You'll have this for 2 days, and then you'll have an IXL. So again, please reach out with any questions. Again, hopefully you're taking care of yourselves and your family, and we'll see you on the other side.